What's good? I said, what's good? What's good with y'all, man? We are back with another video. Um, this video, as you see by the title, I really want to get into it. People do a lot of stuff for a lot of different things. People have different goals, different things they want to accomplish in life, and I feel like these are one of those things to see like where your priorities are at, and just you know, just other things like that. But bro, I was really messed up. But I'm overthinking, man. I ain't even gonna cap. But yeah, bro. I really want to get into this video, so I ain't gonna waste any further time. Like, comment, put your thoughts below. What you think about this interview? What you think of Bud, where he stands, where Channing, where he stands at? Um, just let me know what y'all think. Whose side y'all
Can't just let the light dim.
on? Oh, right when I get the camera going. Right when I get the camera going. All right, we are back.
They want to hold on to it. You know, I never was that type of person to be like, I want all the attention, I want the light on me because I'm the champion.
Right.
Nah, like pass it down, you know? He's the next up. Let's talk about the next generation, you know, because that's how the sport gonna grow.
Right.
You know, is us paying homage to the ones before us and us, you know, passing the torch to the ones after us. So I'm cool with passing the torch.
And bro, you say you did all that work your whole life, undefeated, but you grind to feed your kids and to make better for your family. I always say everything got a price. Cause people say like, I love my dog, I get $100. No, I get $1,000. No, I get $100,000. Hey, you can have him. Like, my thought is everything has a price. There is not a number that can get you back in that ring. 80 million, 100 million.
Nah, because now you selling your soul.
$100 million, you can have my soul.
That's you. Now we know your character. Sometimes, you know.
You heard that? You heard how he said, He said, Bro, you cannot be in this world and every opportunity you see, the first thing you see is the dollar in front of it. No, you gotta look at you gotta look at it for what it is. When you want to accomplish something and you have a goal and you have something you want to achieve, allow that to be that. Set out a plan on how you finna get there, what you need to do to get there, what's the steps, what's the first move you're gonna take to get there, what's the next move from that, where you're gonna that's gonna catapult it. You feel me? So like, you gotta know when to take initiative into the path of what you're creating and seeing how it's gonna get there, because we already know what's gonna come with the things that we're trying to do. We already know the I cannot think right now, bro. We already know the type of field of career that we're playing with. So we already know what type of money, what type of salary we're gonna play, that we're gonna get from it. So all that types of stuff, bro. So like, the money can't be the go-to every time. Yes, we know we need money to survive, but if you know you trying to achieve, to succeed, something that is going to be beneficial for your family, try to be sharper and better at the craft, not the things that come with the craft. Be better at the actual thing that's going to perfect you and grow you into the things and the desires of your heart. You can't do that if all the time the first thing that's on your thought is money, bro. And Crawford right here, he's really explaining himself right now, is that he never thought about the money. He knew the money would come, but he has to sharpen the tool that's going to allow him to get that money. He has to sharpen the material of the things that people are looking and see him perform and use They don't care about what money he get. They care about the tool that he using. Is it going to be beneficial? Is it going to be entertaining? Is it going to be thrilling for them to want to continuously see him? All that stuff, bro. So like this part is dope, man. I really like it.
You look at people and you be like, dang, man, you ain't got no dignity. You ain't got no morals. Like, come on, man. Like, what you gonna stand for if everything is about money? Like, I never was in a sport because of money, you know? Of course, I was in a sport to make money, but I wanted to be a world champion.
Totally two different things,
You know, I
bro.
wanted to
Two
do
different
something
things.
that I set my sights out to do as a little boy. And money wasn't the motivation. Me being a world champion was the motivation. Me accomplishing all the things that I've accomplished along the way on my journey, you know, it was extra credit. It was extra credit because it's coming from the hood. It was like, man, I just want to be a world champion because that's just my dream. So when I became a world champion, it was just like, man, all this other stuff is like a cherry on the top. Like, you know what I mean? I did what I.
So funny thing he said when he said cherry on the top, it just came to my mind. So I work with kids. So like for example, like with the kids, I tell them, you know how you guys love playing sports, right? Yeah, yeah. When you playing sports, you don't do it because of the money. You ain't making no money playing sports in high school unless you get all this notoriety and get all big and popular and stuff, and you get NIL deals and stuff. But the normal average kid, they play the sport because they love the sport. Like for real, the normal kid just loves playing the sport because they love the sport. So you practicing hard, putting hours and hours and hours into something you love and have a heart and a desire to do, continuously do that, then your work and efforts will show and pay. So when you try to do YouTube, when you try to do Twitch or whatever, any entrepreneurship, perfect and have that same drive and ambition for your craft, because it will eventually start showing compounding. It will start to compound the things that you've been putting and working so hard and diligent in. The hands you've been putting your hands in will eventually be profitable. That's biblical. Where you diligently place your hands at and you sharpen and perfect your craft, you will eventually become profitable. But those that want to be lazy and only want to seek the things that is only looking at just money, you're going to have very small longevity when it comes to long abundance. Long abundance. You have a very slim longevity of long abundance if you just see money for every opportunity. Money, you should already know in the back of your mind, with this opportunity, I know there's going to be some incentive. Sorry, I'm learning new words now, so just incentives, all that types of stuff. So like, you gotta learn that, bro. You just gotta learn that.
I set my sights out to do. Wow. It was evident that I wasn't gonna let nothing stand in the way of me accomplishing that goal in my life. I was just like, my mom telling me all the time, you need to get a plan B. You need to go to school. Man, you know me in school don't rock. What I'm going to school for?
Y'all lay tight.
I'm gonna go to school and I'm gonna get in the fight. I'm gonna get kicked out of college. Like, school? Yeah. Man, I'm gonna make this work. I used to tell her, I'm gonna make this work. It ain't no other way. Yeah. It's either this, dead, or jail. Like, it's no other way. Like, this is gonna work. It have to work. I got too many people riding on me. Like, it's going to work. Like, I'm taking it. That's how my mentality was. Like, I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody do. This is gonna work because I can control it. If I can't control it, if I gotta depend on somebody else, then that's one thing. But this right here, it's in my hands. Nobody else's. Like, nobody. Like, so when I go in that ring, I don't care if you train me like Mike Tyson, Ali, Sugar Ray Robinson. It's on me to go out there and perform. It's on me to beat you as a man. So if I can control that, it's on me. So I knew in my heart and in my mind, like, hey, when in doubt, it's gonna be me against you. And I always said that, even as a young fighter, and they asked me, you know.
I don't know why it does that. That was a. I like that. I like that. I feel like that was really inspirational wisdom. Do not look at the icing. You gotta look at the main appetizer, the main meal, the main meats. When it comes to the meal, man, when you get your appetizer right, when you get your food, you don't care about the stuff on the sides. You care about that main course of what you wanted. All right, you feel me? When you get steak and potatoes, you don't care about that. You don't care about the potatoes that much. You care about that steak. You want that part that's gonna sit on your stomach for a while. You feel me? You want that stuff to sit on your stomach for a while. But yeah, man. I really appreciate you guys sticking around, man. Put your comments down below, your opinions, all that type of stuff. I like to hear it, man. I love to hear it. God bless you guys, man. Stick around longer for the next video, man. We got more video coming. God bless y'all.